Season's greetings and Merry Christmas to everyone joining us here at 2K Sports. It's time for a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Jamal Murray.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo. Then there's DeSumo, and it's Little General in at the point guard position. And for Memphis, Edwards out there with Smith. Then it's Jaren Jackson. Then there's Zach Edey. Well, it wouldn't be Christmas without NBA basketball. It's the gift of game day, Grant.
It is. Every player grew up watching these Christmas games, dreaming about playing in them one day.
Gordon and Jokic, the inside combo
of the regular season.
Now here's Edwards. Jackson on the wing. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
When you think about Jackson Jr., his defense is what comes to mind first. But he's also a talented scorer who stretches the floor with his shooting.
Memphis shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. No good on the free throw. And Grant, David Adelman, a second-generation NBA head coach, grew up immersed in the game.
Hey, basketball was a family obsession. David, a ball boy for the Blazers, and then went on to coaching, which he's done for decades. His whole life has led him to this.
Here's Little
Tables around at one of 10,000 Resi restaurants.
General, guarded by Edwards. Little General passes to Jokic. Down low, clock at 6, and now Memphis on the break. Always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
The crossover, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Now here's Jackson. The kick out to Edwards. And he drops it in from the low post.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Shot's good by the Little General.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Here's Little General, guarded by Edwards. Little General's shot is off.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Smith passes to Edwards. Now Jackson. Over Gordon. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Darvin Ham and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. Coach continued, you can pick your poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Free throw good from Gordon.
And talking about Gordon, just a freak athlete and ferocious dunker, a valuable role player on this team.
Smith left side, shoots over to Sumu. Smith no good.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Here's Little General. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Pass to Edwards. Takes a three. Offensive rebound. Edey, that's good.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Here's Little General. His last outing, he had 18 points.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Back to Edwards. It's deflected. Jokic against Edey. And Gordon with the big finish.
Oh, this is Gordon at his best. Flying through the air and hammering home alley-oops with a little style.
Pass to Edey. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. And here's Edwards. Again, the miss by Edwards.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Edwards, to the paint. Here's Jokic, and the layup is good.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. 4-point game. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Here's Smith. Denver getting their last shot to go. That one is off.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Here's Edwards. And again, it's Memphis missing.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Inside, Gordon. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
And there's that signature rim protection from Jackson Jr., making his presence felt.
Jackson on the wing. 6 to shoot. Up and over Gordon. Jackson can't get it to go. The Nuggets lead by 6. Driving inside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Denver.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
The first one falls. Good on both. Grizzlies trail by 8. So Memphis calls timeout, their first.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
And here's a rundown of the teams that have not wasted their opportunities at the line in the last month. The Nuggets, number 1.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Outside Edwards. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Little General, guarded by Edwards. Pass to De Silva. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's DeSumo, and he jams it home with authority.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Jackson, the pass to Smith. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at Memphis, a decent start to the season. They're 7th in the conference, but hoping to climb higher. And check it out, Denver. Well, they haven't had the season they wanted so far. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson is checked in. DeSumo, the pass to Jokic. Now here's DeSumo. Jokic with a screen on Smith. Pass to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, BA, his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and of course, that killer mentality.
So it's Denver now, following the bucket by the Grizzlies. From deep three-point land, here's Jokic. And another miss by Denver. Grizzlies trail by 6. Right side Edwards. And there's the lob, and the dunk by Jackson.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Now here's Jokic. Last game out, 36 points for him. They grab their own miss. Off target at the rim.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Morant, he's checked in for Smith. And then for Denver, Najee, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Barnes comes in for Gordon, and Ellis is subbed in for DeSumo. And here's Edwards outside. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
I thought they had that game locked up, but then they got torched there in the final period.
Now here's Murray. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Houston. Shot clock at 6. Najee sets a screen. Knocks down the long J. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Here's Morant. Hangs in the air, and he lays it in.
Closer in look. Let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Ellis outside. Najee sets a screen. Ellis passes to Najee. And Edey with a block. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And it's Morant with the ball for Memphis. Trailing by 5. Pass to Edey. Outside Morant, fires the 3 to get it again. And the dunk by Jackson.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. Here's Najee. Najee sets a screen. Johnson for 3. The rebound by Edey. Memphis has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Back to Morant. Releases. The rebound by Murray. The Nuggets lead by 3. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Outside Morant. Pass to Edey. And here's Edwards. The 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Denver has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. They set the pick. Murray for 3. And he can't get that one.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And Ja Morant has said he wants to dial back his dunking for his health. Did that ever cross your mind, Richard, as an aerial artist?
Well, dunking can take its toll over time, but I was kind of a crash test dummy. I was going to keep jumping no matter what. Ja's a little bit more concerned with getting hit in the air.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. Richard, one of the more jaw-dropping athletes in the game. At 6'2", Ja Morant can get his head at the rim.
And he said we'll see that less often these days. He is trying to save his body and stay on the floor for his team. That is key. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Outside Murray. Here's Little General. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside Morant. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. That shot off. It's a tie game in Memphis. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And welcome back, one and all, for more NBA Christmas Day action. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
You can't overstate how much interior defense can shape the game. They have a distinct advantage there, and they have turned it into a lead.
On the court for Denver, they've got Keon Ellis. Johnson is out there with Harrison Barnes. Then it's Murray, and it's Little General in at the point. Now here's Jackson. Clark with a screen on Johnson. Back to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Murray with it. He's covered by Wells. Murray passes to Little General. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Little General's gotten 4 this quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Now here's Murray. He's scoreless. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Pass to Little General. Pulls it. The Grizzlies pull it in. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Now here's Murray. Ellis on the wing. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. And they take the lead. And the Grizzlies lead by 2.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Johnson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Houston. Pass to Little General. 6 on the shot clock. Ellis outside. Pulls up. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Ellis has got 5. Timeout called. Memphis. Some changes for Memphis. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Jackson. Smith comes in for Hendricks, and it's Edwards in for Wells. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Clark outside. Pass to Morant. And you might think the toughest picks are set by the bruisers, but some say the shooters actually set the best screens. Why is that?
Well, the guy guarding a shooter doesn't want to leave their side. So when they screen you, you get no help.
Murray passes to Ellis. Here's Little General, defended by Jackson. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
You don't win Defensive Player of the Year unless you're extremely disruptive. Jackson was all over that.
Kicks it out to Clark. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Denver with a rebound. Here's Little General. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Grizzlies have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Edwards, the pass to Clark. From the low block. And there's Jackson on the assist by Clark. Jackson's got his second basket of the night.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Edey's checked in for Memphis. Jokic is checked in for the Nuggets. These teams have been lighting it up so far. The NBA's top scoring teams. Denver in 5th.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
Here's Johnson. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Little General. Denver moving it around. The 3 from Barnes. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Edwards. Back to Morant. Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Nuggets trail by 4. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Jackson. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. In an era of title or bust thinking, it's noteworthy that the grit and grind Grizzlies of the 2010s are properly celebrated. While they never made it past the Western Conference Finals, their physical style, built around Zach Randolph, Marc Gasol, Tony Allen, and Mike Conley, built a lasting legacy in Memphis. Back to you, BA.
Thank you, Allie. Aaron Gordon's checked in for the Nuggets. DeSumo comes in for Johnson. Here's Little General. And another miss by Denver.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Nuggets. 4-point game. Here's Jokic. The shot, no good. Edey with a defensive effort. The Grizzlies have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Up top, Morant. Clock at 6. Yes! A Morant 3!
John Morant was a great player, but he became a star once he learned how to dominate pick and rolls.
Jokic passes to DeSumo. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. Grizzlies lead by 7. Pass to Morant. Floats one. Fantastic finish inside by Morant.
Ooh, little sweet touch on the floater. Morant has so many shots to choose from in his bag.
And David Adelman wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Silva's checked in for Denver. So it's Denver now. They trail by 9. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Pass to Gordon from behind the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
And he drives in. Uses the glass on the layup. He has 7.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Dosunmu outside. Jokic with a screen on Smith. Here's Dosunmu. The rebound by Edey. Edey's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. To the middle. Edwards, no good.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, everyone knows Gordon is a gifted dunker. I mean, guess the defense just needed a little reminder.
Shoots from 12. Gordon pulls it in. Nuggets trail by 9. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Dosunmu, the pass to Gordon. The rebound by Jackson. And here's Memphis. They're on a 17-6 run. Pass to Smith. Jackson outside. Edey against Gordon. Here's Smith. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Here's Edwards. Good D by Jokic. Little general passes to Dosunmu. To the paint. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Little general's got 6 here in the quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Memphis calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And Denver making a change here. Murray's checked in. Pass to Edwards. Rebounded by Denver. Jokic has got 5 rebounds in the game. And here's Murray. Dosunmu outside to the inside. Out to Gordon. Clock at 4. And a miss there on the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
They still need this. Jackson gets the bucket.
Ooh, those are some grown man points there by Jackson Jr.
Nuggets trail by 9. Inside, here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Now, BA, you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Down low, here's Edey. And the dunk by Edey.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And Denver shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. Dosunmu outside. Jokic with a screen on Smith. 5 to shoot. Dosunmu, the pass to Jokic. To To the paint. Edie. And the dunk by Edie.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Murray. Still without a bucket. This one for three. The rebound by Edie. Edie's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Edwards. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Murray against Edwards. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this. Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
From distance, Jamal Murray.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Outside Edwards. Up and in on the layup. Edwards got 10 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And so it's Memphis. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. Back to the game after this break.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Denver Nuggets.
Yeah, their defensive effort uninspiring. Like Kenny's acting career.
Oh, okay. I'm not even going to go through the films that you in. Stay in your lane, brother. Stay in your lane.
Changing things up just a bit, let's catch a glimpse of the Western Conference standings at the moment.
You know, right now for Denver, they haven't looked intimidating thus far. The hunger to improve, just isn't there. That worries me. I'm starting to feel like this team needs a culture change.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Nuggets trail by 14. Smith out there with Edwards. Then there's Zach Edey. Then it's Jaren Jackson. So that's who Darvin Ham starts the second half with. Pass to Little General. The 3-ball. The rebound by Edey.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Outside Edwards. Inside. 4 on the clock. And the dunk by Jackson.
The strong finish from Jackson Jr. He goes up with power inside the paint.
Pass to De Silva. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. They get it back. Jokic. Oh, that's too easy for Jokic when he gets inside position.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Jackson on the wing. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
A tough cover. Jackson has a ton of post work. He can go over either shoulder or face up.
Little General passes to Jokic. Denver moving it around. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. Now here's Edwards. He's got 10. Smith left side. Soft touch off the glass.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Little General passes to Jokic. DeSumo outside. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. DeSumo's got his second basket of the game. Jackson outside. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And he's going for the oop here. Smith with it, and Jokic picks him up defensively. Smith, that one's good. Smith's got 5 points.
Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
Pass to Little General. There's the 3. Smith with the rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Back to Edwards. Out to the right wing. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Jackson for 3. And it's DeSumo with the rebound.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And Jokic throws it down.
Powerful stuff from the Joker. The defense doesn't want any of that, and I don't blame them.
To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Little General. He's got 17. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Little General's got 19 points. Grizzlies lead by 15. Outside Edwards. Picked by Smith. Pass to Jackson. Fires for 3. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. He's got 14.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Out to Gordon. Here's De Silva. Pass to Little General. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Little General's got 5 points now this quarter.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
To the inside. Fader on the way. No good off the glass.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
De Silva, no good. Memphis leading by 15. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Pass to Little General. Here's De Silva. Let's go with a 3. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Timeout called. Memphis. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. And the 2K leaderboard showing us the assist leaders over the last month. Nikola Jokic, number 1.
His teammates trust that if they get open, he will find them. They're really in a groove right now.
Jackson outside. Smith outside. Pass to Edey. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Morant outside. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. DeSumo outside. And again, Denver with a 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Morant. He's got 11. Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Launches a 3. Oh, John Morant! Right back at you.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last tray.
Here's DeSumo. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Edie, that's good.
Morant's got great understanding of the game. He can move like very few can in that pick and roll set.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home. Something that's more important than basketball. Back to you.
Some good perspective. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Little General passes to Jokic. Banked it in off the glass. Jokic has got 6 in the quarter.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
And here's Morant. He's got 14. Puts up a 3. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from 3.
Nuggets trail by 15. And David Adelman wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
Mark is checked in for Edie. And the Nuggets will go for a different look here. Morant against Murray. Johnson a screen on Morant. Murray for 3. Sinks it from distance. Murray's got 6.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And you can see the strength that Jackson has added to that huge frame. He is turning into a monster.
Wells is checked in for Memphis. And a switch here also for Denver. Najee, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Nuggets trail by 15. Here's Najee. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Johnson with a bucket.
Beautiful stroke from Johnson, even on the quick shot.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. Buckets. He's now 6 of 10 from the field.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
The Nuggets shooting at a respectable 49%. Najee sets a screen. Good D by Clark.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Wells. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. We've got 1:28 left to play in the third. Here's Morant. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Memphis shooting their 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
Ellis passes to Najee. Pass to Murray. 5 on the clock. Murray doing tough work inside.
We've seen Murray raise his game. Part of it is an increase in toughness, the ability to score when it's not simple.
Here's Morant. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Morant's got 10 points here in the second half.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Pass to Edwards. Now here's Clark. Outside Morant for 3. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Murray. The rebound by Jackson. Here's Wells. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Grizzlies. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Nuggets, we've got Jamal Murray, Cameron Johnson out there with Keon Ellis. Then it's Harrison Barnes, and it's Little General in at 1. Wells, that's good.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Now Murray shoots and stolen by Clark. Tipped. Pass to Little General. Back to Barnes. Three-pointer off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
They set a pick from 12 feet. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Nuggets shooting the ball at 48% so far. Little General's shot is off. Grizzlies lead by 23. Here's Edwards. And again, it's Memphis missing. Barnes drives in. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Good things happen when HB drives that lane. He's either a bully to the basket or he gets to the line.
Clark with a screen on Murray. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. Johnson passes to Little General. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Well, Morant's ability to overcome inside coverage with agility is so impressive.
Ellis outside. Pass to Johnson. And it's going to be a 3-second call. All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Memphis Grizzlies. On Monday, they'll go up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And that game against the Kings, that's going to be a nice test for them. They'll get a chance to see just how they play against a team that most feel is better than them.
Edey's checked in for Memphis. And Denver with a change here, too. Jokic is checked in for Ellis.
Now at 4 fouls in the game, he'll start to have to be a little bit more careful with his defense the rest of the way.
Over to the wing. Here's Morant. 6 to shoot, and he makes it on the layup. Morant's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Murray with it from outside the arc. The rebound by Jackson. Now here's Wells. Pass to Morant. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
The Grizzlies have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Right side Wells. The 3 is up. Good. And the setup by Morant. Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. From deep, Morant. Edey. Great positioning on the putback.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. It's Jokic, high post. Edey's there. Now here's Jokic. Edey defends. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball. Some changes for Memphis. Clark is checked in for Edey, and Hendricks is subbed in for Edwards. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Jackson with room to fire. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 9 rebounds now. Here's Barnes. Again, Denver scores.
Nice pass by Cam Johnson, keeping his eyes up, letting things unfold.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. You know, one of the ideas that's been thrown around for the All-Star festivities, a one-on-one tournament with $1 million prize on the line, RJ.
That is amazing when you think about that number, but players are making $75, $80 million a season. Ultimately, that's got to come from within, the want to compete against the best on the biggest stage.
Look at who's out there now for Denver. Aaron Gordon's checked in for Barnes. De Silva comes in for Johnson, and Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for Murray. Pass to Morant. Here's Jackson. Whoa! Nice! What a huge jam!
Gracious.
Big time right there.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? A terrific view of that move captured on the connected cam, thanks to AT&T. Now Jokic. Clark covers. Jokic against Clark. Shot clock at 6. The Nuggets need to get one up. Little General's shot is off.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
To the right side. Fires the 3. Memphis with a rebound.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Pass to Morant. And the jumper is good. Morant's got 30.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
DeSumo outside. Here's De Silva. Buries it from 3.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
Jackson outside. To the wing on the left. Hendricks. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Gordon. Right wing. Here's Jokic. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway. And look, he paid the price.
Now here's Wells. He's covered by DeSumo. Some nice ball movement by Memphis.
Yeah, we know Morant can put up tons of points, but Ja is at his best when he's also involving others.
So it's Denver now. Here's Little General. Pass to De Silva. DeSumo outside. Here's Gordon. Here's Little General. Hounded by Morant. Shots good by the Little General.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
And here's Morant. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing.
To the paint, and stolen by Clark. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now, up the floor. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
Here's Wells. Shot from the low post is good. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Morant looking around. The 11-footer. That one off the back iron and out. The Nuggets have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Pass to Jokic. Gordon outside. Fires from deep. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, confident looking shot by Gordon. You know he's feeling it when he's taking and making these.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Here's Hendricks. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, Morant knocks it down from distance. Morant's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
When Ja's knocking down that 3 consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
DeSumo outside. Down low. Here's Little General. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Little General's got 32 points in the game. Memphis has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Grizzlies.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Graham.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Ja Morant.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
And that one misses. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Toppin. 26 seconds left in the fourth. Dosunmu, left side. Shot clock at 5. Jokic gets the bucket.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Now Caldwell Pope. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Jaron, you've shown yourself to be an impact player at both ends of the floor. But is defense where it starts?
Yeah, you know, the talking keeps me active, just being able to move my feet, being able to stay low on defense, you know, all those things keep you engaged. And when you do those things, you can make a big impact as the anchor of the team. And, you know, everybody else, they take pride in defense. So if I'm working with everybody else, it's great.
Thanks, Jaron. Congrats on your success.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Ja Morant.